Midday News is brought to you by Dogra A1 Digital Hearing Aid Center, Jammu, offering special discounts for the senior citizens and reimbursement schemes for the government employees.
Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha on Wednesday paid a homage to the martyrs of the Forest Department who have laid down their lives and made supreme sacrifice in the line of duty. Lieutenant Governor Sinha made the remarks while speaking at the passing out ceremony of the Forest Guards of 32nd, 56th and 66th Corps. LG congratulated the 98 pass-outs and exhorted them to discharge the noble responsibility of conserving nature resources and biodiversity with the utmost zeal and dedication. The government on Wednesday said it has permitted round-the-clock COVID-19 vaccination as a part of efforts to speed up the immunization drive, which has received a fresh boost with the makers of the indigenous Covaxin saying it has shown an interim efficacy of 81% in the phase 3 clinical trials. Easing restrictions, all private hospitals were on Tuesday allowed to give vaccines if they adhere to the laid-down norms, while 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. timings was also done away with. The Indian Army, in collaboration with the NGO, has established a bakery as a part of its women empowerment program in the remote village of Jammu and Kashmir, Rajouri district. The Army came out with the Pedior Digi project to help government employ opportunities for women in the area by assisting and aiding them to enhance their skills. The women of the underdeveloped remote expanses are also looking forward to become self-reliant and strive hard to improve themselves and their families' quality and standard of life. Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha on Wednesday delivered a valedictory address through a video message at the 8th Indian Social Work Congress jointly organized by the National Association of Professional Social Workers in India, International Consortium for Social Development Asia Pacific and Department of Social Work Visva Bharati Santi Niketan. Speaking on the occasion, Lieutenant Governor observed that the deliberations held during the 8th Indian Social Work Congress on the theme Social Cohesion, Collective Responsibility and Social Work Profession will prove to be important for society and administration. Jammu and Kashmir recorded 104 fresh COVID-19 cases on Wednesday, taking the infection tally to 126,693, even as no new death due to the virus was reported in the past 24 hours. Out of the fresh cases, 17 were from Jammu Division and 87 from the Kashmir Division of the Union Territory. Srinagar district recorded the highest of 53 cases, followed by 12 in the Baramulla district and 11th in the Jammu district. While 5 districts did not report any fresh case, 12 districts had in the single digit. The number of active cases was 875 in the Union Territory, while 123,860 patients have recovered so far from the infection. National Conference Vice President Omar Abdullah on Wednesday welcomed the renewed bilateral engagement between India and Pakistan after long hiatus, saying that the changed understanding of both the neighboring countries with respect to Jammu and Kashmir will act as a forerunner of the peace and prosperity in the region. Commenting on a series of initiatives being taken by the government, Abdullah said the renewed outlook of both the countries gave an inkling of a changed mindset towards the Jammu and Kashmir. The first ski mountaineering event for the girls was organized on Tuesday in Jammu and Kashmir's world-famous tourist destination Gulmarg. A dozen of energetic young girls took part in the ski mountaineering, an important event at the second edition of the Khelo Winter Games, which concluded yesterday at Gulmarg. Apart from the mesmerizing nature beauty, Gulmarg has excellent skiing slopes that attract a large number of skiing enthusiasts every year from across the world.